Okay, the final piece of the Bruticus puzzle, the Combiner Wars Bruticus. So we've got Onslaught, Swindle, Brawl, Vortex and Blast Off, and also Shockwave. Now to combine these together is pretty simple, but firstly we've got two guns that are going somewhere. I've got, well, quite a few guns actually. I've got Vortex's gun. In my opinion it works pretty well if you stick it on Brawl. Just gives it a bit more of a look to it. And with Blast Off's gun I figured it works on the other side with Swindle, just evens each side up a bit and just means it's got something. And then with Onslaught's guns, because he'll have some better guns on his back, I just figured it's best if I just plug them into the arms here. I mean, it looks alright. It looked better in robot mode, but looks alright. And then with the body itself, take the two cannons that were for Combiner Wars Voyager class Cyclonus, put them in here. You might need to cut the ends down a bit, but it does mean he's got some really nice cannons, which really should have, because you know it's Bruticus. It should do. So to start with, to combine mode, we take the legs. Yeah, you can have any legs, any four of the limbs as arms or legs, but I'm just going G1, full G1. Take the ports and put them into the posts. So starting with Brawl, just slide that in there. Sometimes you'll hear a click, sometimes you won't. On this one it's slightly loose, but if you're careful it'll be alright. Same with Swindle. There's a little bit of click in that one, and so I just raise the camera up because he's pretty tall. So then we take Vortex, put him in that side like that. Probably best if you handle it upwards because it might fall down on you. Then there's a nub right there and a hole right against it, so you can just fold it in and the arm is secured. And take Blast Off and do the same thing. Probably best if you leave it clicked like that. Full Blast Off, or suppose you've got one main clearance, and then just fold it in. And that is pretty much, if I just push it way back a bit, that is Bruticus, and he just looks amazing. Just move the camera down a bit. He really does look impressive. So we'll just come in a bit for detail, mainly on the torso, but everywhere else as well. Really good Bruticus head. It is on the ball joint. Nice range of movement on there. Really nice Decepticon symbol. Nice detail right here. Pretty much it really, nothing new. On this guy, no waist articulation, but you've got thighs that can go in and out. You'll need to move the hip armour in order to get the waist how you want it. Now if you want his legs extending like I showed in the Onslaught video, it does mean his legs will wobble about, and if you put him on his shelf, he won't have the best pose, but up to you. Obviously, because of Combiner Wars, got twist there on both of the legs, and on the arms you've got full twist. Depending on the arm you use, that's the much out and that's much in, depending on the arm. Bicep, elbow, thumb, finger, that's stuck together. Arm twist, sorry, fist twist. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's Bruticus really. My favourite combiner, and really good one, full stop. You can take Shockwave here and stick him into what I like to stick him into Vortex. Put it into his combiner port, sorry, his hand foot gun fist, and stick it in. Because that'll make it a bit heavier, you might need to, oh god, have him looking upwards a bit. Just get him how you can. It can be a bit tricky, but will it fall over? No, but as you can see, he's not that easy to pose, but I think he looks really good. The colours are pretty much uniform army colours, apart from Swindle, which is a orange Jeep. That's a bit out of place, but and Shockwave's obviously purple, but I think uniformly they kind of fit together and a really good team. With Shockwave, you're probably looking at a 100 to 125 quid. That's brand new, but second hand you can probably get it for way cheaper. Bearing in mind, I did get them new with all 4 of the limbs with the comics, so without the comics they're going to be a bit cheaper anyway, so it depends on where you look. You can probably still find the Combatcons Combiner Wars Wave in shops. In my case, in the Midlands, probably Asda. Asda's your best bet, I would say, which is weird because Asda's not usually the best bet for Transformers, but that's just how it is. And that's it for this review of Bruticus. An amazing set, in my opinion. Not got a problem with any of the Combatcons, even Brawl, which some people do have a problem with. I do see why, but I like him. I think he's pretty good, and that's pretty much it. So goodbye for now.